Bonjour, everyone. It is Sue with Sue is Retiring to France on a Shoestring, and today is day 25 before I fly from Texas to France for my new life. And I have been doing a lot of shorts. This is one of my longer videos simply because I think a lot of my subscribers aren't recognizing that I am doing shorts right now because it's just so much easier. But this one is a little bit longer just so that I can showcase some of the beautiful scenery where I live in Central Texas, which is probably a good 2 minutes at the end of this also relatively short video. But today was a fantastic day. I thought I was getting just some kind of typical paperwork nonsense mail from Progressive, and it turns out that for some reason I can't even explain, and I have no idea why, I got a $200 refund from my RV insurance policy. So that was kind of nice. I almost threw out the mail, thinking that it was just another listing of my policy documents. But it wasn't. It was obviously something a lot better. So that's always nice when you get unexpected money in the mail. Any money is great, but unexpected money is even better. Don't you agree? Welcome to everybody, all my subscribers, and people that are just tuning in for the first time. It's great to have you here. I am in the final stages of getting ready to move from Texas to France permanently in retirement and hoping to have a fantastic summer doing some local travel and also hunting down my Tour de France boys and going to a couple of those stages, which is admittedly one of the reasons that I picked the location that I will be living in this summer, is that I will be able to very easily drive out and watch a couple of different stages, both in the Pyrenees and on the flats, somewhat near Toulouse, a little bit north of Toulouse. We also had a fantastic training session today, which is the image at the beginning of this video. So far, Obi has been slowly but surely getting used to his new crate. And today, for the first time, he ate one of his busy bones in the crate. And I had to wait for him to do it for quite some time. But after about 7 or 8 minutes, he finally realized that the lure of the treat was better than his admittedly half-hearted efforts to even get out of the crate. So I snapped a quick picture of him while he was chomping down on one of his favorite things. Another thing I did today was to go to one of my absolute favorite Mexican restaurants in the area, which is called the Blue Corn Harvest Cafe. And there's several of them in the area, but the one that I always like to go to is the original one in Leander, Texas. And it was, as always, worth every single bite and every single penny. And I truly did want to go there at least one more time before I leave the area. And that's kind of what inspired me to do the road video on the way home, because I really do live in a gorgeous place. And I know I will be living in an equally, if not more so, gorgeous place. But I did want to give the Texas Hill Country its due. And lastly today, another huge item ticked off the to-do list. I signed up for my French phone number with Free, which has a fantastic deal right now. $9 a month for 200 gigabytes of data and text and unlimited phone calls in Europe. And I think it even has a couple of options for calling to the US, but I won't be using it for that because I will be keeping my US number. But I was really excited to score that. And if anybody is interested in how to do that, one of the things that I did several months ago was invest in a VPN. I use Surfshark. I know there are plenty of others out there. I'm not getting any commission or anything like that for singing their praises. But I think one of the reasons I was able to go ahead and get this phone number now while I'm still in the States is, first off, I was able to change my location to France. So that showed up when I was purchasing the phone number and setting it up. It's an eSIM. And second, I had an Orange travel telephone number earlier in the year, which is still registered to me, and it will be for another, I think about another 45 days. And after that amount of time, then they release it. It goes back into their stable of travel phone numbers but not yet. And so I was able to put that down as my current phone number. They don't call it, they only contact you via email. So that was easy as anything. And so now I have my new phone number, and I can't believe how inexpensive it is and the amount of data that comes along with it. It just blows my mind. And if I decide I need more, I do not right now. For the summer at least, the Airbnb in which I am staying has Wi-Fi and television and everything included in the rental price. But if I do need more data after I move out of this place and into my own long-term lodging, Free also has a deal for 350 gigabytes per month for only $20 or 20 euros. I'm sorry. I keep kind of going back and forth. I wish they were closer in value, but right now they're not. The dollar is woefully inadequate compared to the euro right now, but hopefully that'll change in the next couple of months, at least long enough so that I can convert a ton of cash into euros. So we'll see. That's pretty much it for me today. Again, a lot of fun things went on today. So wishing you all a bonjour, a bonsoir, and for everybody in France and the rest of the world, happy 1st of May. It is Labor Day in France, and it's also Lily of the Valley Day, which is a really cool holiday as well. And I hope that all of you have had, since by the time this gets posted, it will be towards the very end of your day. But I hope you had a fantastic day. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you again soon, and au revoir.